Okay, ladies, what is going on?
Tonight is the last night. We're going to Mexico!
We're going where?
Mexico!
Where?
Mexico!
Okay, and then?
Mexico!
Oh, wow, really?
We're going to Mexico for an extended period of time. We timed it so we would be here to celebrate Christmas and New Year's and then be like, that's enough winter for us. We're done. So we're going to be in Mexico for a little bit. And this one...
Where you were made.
You were made it. You came
and
from
we're
Mexico.
Making a sibling.
No, we're not. I won't be distracted by this house. I keep fixing things, DIY projects, composting. I'm done. I need to work, so it's gonna be good. Okay. Good morning. It is a morning, 10-something a.m., and we are headed to the train station. Yeah? You want to say hi? Saga is ready. We are headed to Mexico. She has no idea that her life is about to change in T-minus 2 days because we're staying one night at the airport. And that's what you do when you live as far as we do from Arlanda Airport in Stockholm. So it's always best to just stay the night. They have a hotel at the airport. So we're going to stay the night at the airport and then be at the airport for 3:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. flight. Okay. Saga, you ready? You ready to discover the beauty of Mexico? And we are, yes. Saga has a little tablet. That's going to come in handy on a 14-hour flight. We'll see you there. We put stickers on it so we know which one's ours. I know, we're leaving. It's weird. Okay, bye home. See you when we see you.
Don't you fight my daughter! Jag fan inte dräpp det här, gör du inte dräpp! I love you. Currently at Arlanda Airport. We arrived just now. Our plane to Mexico from Sweden is tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. So we booked a night at Radisson Blu at the airport, which is nice, especially with a child. When you come to an airport, like everything is like you need more margin than you've ever had when you travel with a baby. So having a night before traveling, although we are waking up super early in the morning, it's still worth it. This is probably gonna be our biggest adventure. Not really, it will be our biggest adventure. First biggest adventure with many. Kom! Vill du vara med? Vill du vara med på kamera? Nej? Shaking her head. And yeah, so far so good. Definitely, I'm being very, very humble throughout this trip. I'm going in with a humble spirit that there will be other challenges along this trip, but I'm so excited. I'm also allowing myself to be excited because I have a tendency to sometimes just dwell into, you know, the obstacles and what ifs and what don'ts, whatever. So let's have some dinner and some rest because we have a long trip ahead of us.
What time is it?
5:30.
4:30.
No, 4:30.
4:30. We got time.
Good morning, Maya.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is the morning.
Saga slept through the night.
Yeah, Saga slept through the night. She is adapting to the jet lag way better than I am because I'm waking up every other 2 hours, and I'm really struggling here with the humidity. So I'm struggling to breathe at night because of the humidity. One thing to appreciate about Sweden and where we live is that my health in terms of like breathing has been next to perfect, I'd say. Thanks to that cold, fresh air. Let's have some fruit. Let's check out the rooftop. Let's work out. Let's start this day. Soya, try some of this juice. Look, Daddy drinks it. Mmm. Now you drink it. Try it. Alright. That was a nice sunrise.
Yeah, it was so nice. Today on Sunday, I don't know about you, but I'm just gonna do 30 minutes of cardio on the elliptical.
Yeah, cardio for me as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Chill.
get it. Yo, that was a workout. It might look when you see it from your end that we're, always on a vacation, right? And at times it feels like that for sure because we are doing what we love, but it is a very, very stressful and hectic lifestyle too. One thing that do reassure us on our travels is our sponsor, Surfshark VPN, and it's a must when you're traveling, but I'd say it's also a must in your everyday life, regardless if you are a traveler, regardless if you are a stay-at-home person who feels comfortable in their home. It's something that suits every lifestyle, I think. For us, it's very important that we use it when we are on accommodations like this, when there's public Wi-Fi's in hotels and airports. It's a great way of protecting your information, to protect yourself from hackers, protect yourself from not being scammed, but also protect your identity at home. Another thing that I love about Surfshark VPN is also that you can expand your range of shows and entertainment. Currently we're in Mexico, which will obviously limit our range. There's also shows that we've already started watching at home in Sweden that we cannot access in Mexico. But if you turn on your Surfshark VPN and switch your location from Mexico to Sweden, you'll be able to access everything that's on Netflix or whatever streaming service you're using in that country. So wherever we go in the world, Surfshark is with us. And for your chance to get 83% off and 3 months for free, use the promo code Max and Maya. All the links are in the description below. One, 2, 3.
Jump! Jump! What's your mouth though? Okay, so I got more than 30 minutes. I was supposed to do 30 minutes of cardio. I ended up doing 15 because I swapped with Max so I could be on the treadmill. But the treadmill, oh, there's a bee!
Oh.
So I ended up doing some postpartum workout because my pelvic floor is jacked. Like when I sneeze, I still pees. So that's it for this morning. Max is gonna work and I'm gonna go explore the town. Ew. This is our big Airbnb. 2 bedrooms, one for Max and myself and one for Saga. Yeah? Yeah? What else? Do you want to tell them your room? Tell them about your room? Or do you only like to talk when Mommy's talking? Which one is it, Saga? Nah. And Max has done an amazing job at preparing
Huevos con pan.
I was telling Max my dilemma now, because when I hear Spanish, my brain just has an automatic switch to Swedish. So that is like a new challenge that I have to work through. Like, my brain has to be like, no, Maya, there's another language and it's Spanish, so switch to that. What little words you know. Okay, so we're headed out. But, Saga, let's tell them about the party. There is a party unit. There's a party unit next door, and they were, like, it's not just any regular speakers. DJ sound systems were coming in at, what was it? 10 p.m.? Even earlier.
It started at
9
I
p.m.
didn't feel comfortable being upset about it until, because, you know, you are allowed to play music till 10, right? Then at 11:30, I'm like, I can't even sleep at this point. They're all so jacked on drugs. They just got back from the club, and then, because who would come back at 10, play like blast music, techno music, and dance and hug each other? It's clearly they're coming down from their high. So these boring parents are just gonna go and complain to the manager. No,
I'm gonna actually write the Airbnb, because it's not our unit, but it's unfortunately a building with, you know, that are neighbors. So we booked this under the notion it was good for families and remote working. So far, they made up on the family part. They brought us a crib and a high chair.
Yesterday when I wrote, she made very clear that she was like following up later on, making sure that everything was quiet, because they did come and tell them off. So they did stop, but I just wish that they stopped.
So is day two family friendly?
No. Making sure that it's the Nordic kid. He's not getting too sun. She's not called DIY Maya for nothing. I think my thing with Tulum was that I had no expectations, because everyone I told I was going to Tulum.
Maybe you had even bad expectations.
I think so, a little bit, but like everyone was saying like it's so exploited, it's so gentrified, and it's just influences everywhere. Hey-oh. And I came in with 0 expectations, and it turned out to be it was beyond my expectations, because I think it's really, really nice. It's got beautiful scenery. It's got nice humid weather, which is great for my skin. I'm always dry in Sweden.
No lotion.
No lotion needed.
Team no lotion.
And honestly, like, I'm just happy to be part of whatever people talk about. If Tulum is this hype thing, then I at least want to experience that by myself, so I know what people are talking about. Because you heard about Tulum like 10 years ago, you said.
When I was working as a cocktail waitress in New York, over 10 years ago, 12 years ago is when I heard of Tulum. But they were saying how quaint and small and like remote and exclusive? Yeah, I guess so. Just remote and like undisturbed. Now it's like, it is like the Cancun for hipsters.
Yeah.
The driver described it as rich
hipsters.
No,
or hippies.
Rich hippies.
I feel like I'm in an English-speaking country almost, because when we were traveling in Oaxaca and Mexico City even, and San Luis Potosi around Mexico, no one spoke English, and here I feel like they provide you English menus, and so it's clear that it's a hot spot for Americans. We're going grocery shopping, and then I have to go back to our rave house to do some work, do some editing. Let's report back at the grocery store.
Your dream.
Oh yeah.
formula that Saga would take, and it was like $4, $990. That's for the hip.
What's this then? 200.
That's not formula, that's cereal. This makes me feel like an idiot. Like, we grow this stuff like weeds in our backyard. Literally like dandelion, mint, basil. And it's like, it's not that bad actually. But per pack, like $4, $3, that's actually not bad. But for tea, I'm gonna go through that really quickly. Yeah, we did good. But damn Tulum. But that's just a natural health food store.
Yeah, it is. But I like, prices aside, like the marketing for these places are really
So
like
good.
it really is good. Like I want to buy everything in that store. Like it really gets my eye going. But 2023 is not about this. It's not about consumption for me.
It's about creating.
And allow just to be. Like I'm grateful to be in a warm country with my family, and it's work as it is to have a child with us. So I don't need another like spending anxiety.
Okay, so we found another option, which is the market.
The market from
We're gonna head over
German
to the market, which is a mini market here in Tulum. It's actually back towards our place, so 30-minute walk.
Maybe you can get a latte first.
No.
No?
Let's go. No.
Oh, you're not doing it?
No.
Why not? Treat yourself. 2023 is not about this. It's not about consumption.
I'm trying to pace myself because we're here for a while. This is my dream building. I'm sure you want to know, will my stroller hold up in the conditions of Tulum? I know you were asking that question. But here, we used the Bugaboo. This is the Bugaboo. And this is the roads. Maybe we should get off the middle of the road.
Trying to talk to
These are the conditions. More? More? Okay, more.
Okay.
It's a sign.
Okay, so after all of that running to groceries, I was like, I'm cooking. And cook she did. Look at this. Hey-o! Plátanos, salsa, peppers, tomatoes, beans, rice, tortillas, and
Margaritas. We don't have that much ice.
hey-o! She even did margaritas. And Saga's dish,
Rice.
rice and peas.